Up till now, we've been looking at the probabilities of mutually exclusive outcomes. So, for example, mutually exclusive. So, for example, the probability of drawing a heart or a club from a standard deck of cards. Okay, so these are mutually exclusive. It's not possible for a card to be both a heart and a club. So in this example, the probability of drawing a heart or a club is the probability of drawing a heart plus the probability of drawing a club, which is 1/4 plus 1/4 or 1/2. And if we were to draw a Venn diagram of that, so we've got the 52 cards in the deck. Out of those, we've got 13 hearts, 13 clubs, and those two bits of the diagram do not overlap. Alright, but now we're dealing, here what I'd like to deal with is non-exclusive events. So for example, let's highlight that. So for example, probability of drawing a queen or a heart. From a standard deck of cards. So in this case, the Queen of Hearts exists, so that's both a queen and a heart. So we need to take account of that when we're calculating. So this is where the Venn diagram comes in really handy. So here we've got our 52 cards, and so then we've got 13 hearts, and we've got 4 queens, but here, this card here, this is the overlap between those. This is the Queen of Hearts, and the most important thing, we only want to count this one once. So this is our 52 cards. Okay, so what I would do is count, so we've got the 13 hearts and then the 3 other queens. So that's 16 out of 52. So how would we do that with a formula? So the formula for this would be that for non-exclusive outcomes, the probability of A or B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B as for the non-exclusive outcomes, but then we've got to subtract the probability of A and B. So that's what we're doing here by not counting the Queen of Hearts twice. So how would we apply this to our example here with the Queen of Hearts? So we know that the probability of drawing a queen is 1 in 13, because there are 4 suits, each with 1 queen in them, and each suit has 13 cards, and the probability of drawing a heart is 1/4. Quarter of the deck is hearts, and so the probability of queen and heart is 1 in 13 times 1/4, which is 1 out of 52. Okay, so now it's time to put these all together. So the probability of queen or heart is the probability of a queen plus the probability of a heart minus the probability of queen and heart. So that's 1 in 13 plus 1 in 4. 4 minus 1 in 52. So that's 4 out of 52 plus 13 out of 52 minus 1 out of 52, which gives us 16 out of 52, which is the same as we worked out up here. So you add up the individual probabilities and then you subtract the probability of both happening at the same time.